The smoke
What's
detector.
good? Listen, Maze Spider Can, aka Max Kellerman, this joint. Yeah, I mean, we got Mario Hudson,
The fraud
fucking
detective in the building.
fraud detector, and Halia Sensei
It's your
here.
boy.
We can talk
Hollywood
about
Sensei.
we at NFL season week motherfucking 6. Nasty work. Oh Lord, we got fraud alert after this, and we gotta go through nasty Thursday night football. This may be the worst Thursday night football we ever done seen.
Bo Nix versus Spencer Rattler. Let's go.
Bo Nix, Spencer Rattler. None of these niggas throwing 200 yards. Let's fucking go. But other than that, news of football for the day. Devontae found his way out of the Raider Nation as of the Antonio Brown did previously. So he's following suit of Raider Nation. Get the fuck out of fucking Oakland. But he links up with Aaron Rodgers, shows up with him on Pat McAfee's show. He's going to the Jets. We don't know what the fucking trade was, but he's there. He's fit to play. He's going to play the Steelers. The ultimate disrespect is just like, nigga, I'm going to sit out for these 2 games. And yeah, the Raiders may be the worst organization in
The
football.
Raiders traded Devontae for a 3rd round pick that can become a 2nd round pick based on performance.
Oh, okay. So you got maybe a top 5 wide receiver getting traded for a 3rd round pick that could be a 2nd round pick. Okay, cool, whatever. So other than that, the quiet trade that's been going around is Amari Cooper getting traded from the Browns, aka the Walking Dead, to the Bills, giving Josh Allen a threat to throw to. It's not Khalil Shakir or Keon Coleman and James Cook that was not playing that game, that barely squeaked by the Jets. So hey, guess what? It's not the Dalton Kincaid show. We actually have a passing game for the Buffalo Bills, probably one of the best route runners of all time. It is Amari Cooper. And I expect nonetheless that Josh Allen get multiple passing touchdowns to him. They squeaked past him on Monday night. A nasty Monday night game. I think it was 23-20. Josh Allen didn't do much. Aaron Rodgers, a nasty pick, Hail Mary. Mike Williams was inept in that game. Garrett Wilson did his thing. Breece Hall actually did his thing in that game. But the inept Buffalo Bills that had no James Cook, and that's how I won my fantasy game for one league. But Keon Coleman, it was Dalton Kincaid, Josh Allen barely could do shit. So he had to rush it in. You know how they had to do. But that was Monday night. Let's talk about Sunday. Let's talk about good old that Sunday night for week 6 of the NFL. It was nasty work. I just think that all the NFL right now is nasty work, but it is what it ain't right now. But let's talk about the London game. Caleb Williams came alive against the assless fucking Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, you're an ass. Motherfucking Travis Etienne, you're a top ass. The worst fans player of that. Caleb Williams actually gave fucking Keenan Allen 2 touchdowns. DJ Moore was playing great. DeAndre Swift playing great. Got a touchdown. Early morning in London. The Jags are ass.
Well, shout out to the Bears for beating up on all 1-win teams.
Yeah, 35-16. Great way for me to wake up. I thought the Jags were at least gonna do something. You fucked me over week 5. You fucked me over week 6. I'm never the Jags ever again. Fuck you. Shout out to Dougie P. Fearless.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Make sure to pick them this week while they play the Patriots.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Drake May versus Trevor Lawrence?
No, I will not. First of all, the 1 o'clock game, the motherfucking Buccaneers beat the holy shit out of the Saints, 51-27. Jesus Christ. Marshawn Lattimore could not get his usual troll game against Mike Evans. Chris Godwin did everything that he needed to do. Shout out to Rashid the Heat. He got a touchdown, and motherfucking Bubba Means got a touchdown. If you bet that, you would have probably won $1 million on FanDuel. Kamara got a touchdown. Chris Godwin got a touchdown, and then everything else was just straight.
I just want to say, shout out to Tim Hasselbeck for saying that the Saints are still the best team in the division.
And Tim Hasselbeck, we all know why we retired. The Packers packed up the fucking Cardinals. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. All prayers to Bar Harrison Jr. He went into Toon Force. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. So Jordan Love just showed off that day. Jalen Reed, Romeo Dobbs, Christian Watson, everybody fucking scored for the goddamn Packers. Other than that, the Colts, Joe Flacco, just doing his thing. Just don't retire. You can be on life alert and still throw 300 yards.
Joe Flacco, quarterback for hire. You know what I mean? If you need a quarterback for hire.
You know, I was gassing it up. Joe Flacco, 189 for that game. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Will Levis, you're still ass. You didn't even pass 100 yards that game. Free Calvin Ridley. Free motherfucking DeAndre Hopkins. Just free them niggas. Free them niggas.
Oh, is Will Levis the worst starting quarterback in the NFL?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Bar none. You didn't throw for 100 yards in 4 quarters.
Yikes.
What the fuck are you doing?
Bo Nix did it a few weeks ago.
Tony Pollard had 93 yards in a touchdown, so give it up to him. Him for anytime touchdowns, good for him. Eagles beat the Browns 20-16, and Nick Sirianni patronizing the Eagles fans. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're getting fired at the end of the day.
Yeah, he's out of here. He's out.
AJ Brown was back. Devontae Smith was back. Lane Johnson was back. You only scored 20 points on the struggling Browns. DeAndre Hopkins, Deshaun Watson actually had a good game. Believe it or fucking not.
Believe it or not. Oh, is Myles Garrett the next Brown to get traded?
No, but Amari Cooper definitely got traded. So Amari Cooper got the fuck up out of there. Congratulations to you. Jalen Hurts, 264, 2 touchdowns, 16 out of 25. He played a pretty good game, but we fear Dallas Goedert did get hurt in that game. We don't know what's going to happen with that. The next game, CJ Stroud beat the dog shit out of the motherfucking starting Drake May, 41-21.
Respect to May. He did well. He did well considering the
Drake May was okay. He threw 243, 20 of 33, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks.
His first start, no offensive line. He did quite well. I'm good.
He outplayed CJ Stroud. Give him that.
He did.
Shout out to Drake May. Other than that, other games, the Baltimore Ravens beat the dog shit out of fucking Jaden Daniels, 30-23.
What about a touchdown?
They said the Commanders were the best team in the league. So when you lose, we got over-exemplate how you lost. But it was only by a touchdown. I'm not gonna catch. Justin Herbert came back and beat the Raiders 32-13. I said Justin Herbert. The Denver Broncos, he beat the Denver Broncos 23-13. He beat Bo Nix, but Bo Nix did better than him. Shout out to J.K. Dobbins.
Shout out to J.K. Dobbins.
Shout out to J.K. Dobbins carrying office. Shout out to Justin Fields. Y'all dueled Aiden O'Connell with no touchdowns thrown. So, and then Justin Fields is getting benched with 10 touchdowns, 1 pick.
1 interception.
Got them at a 4-2 record, leaving the AFC. But he's getting benched. Oh, okay. But I don't know why. But Steelers beat the Raiders 32-13. Shout out to Devontae Adams getting the fuck out of Oakland. Good job for you. So Jacoby Myers will be the leading wide receiver for
Devontae. All you had to do was wait for Shador to get drafted, bro. That's all. He was coming next year.
Pause if you need it.
Yeah, pause. Yeah, definitely.
The Falcons beat Andy Dalton. Shout out to motherfucking Kirk Cousins.
Shout out to Bijan and Tyler Algier, best running back duo.
Bijan got 95 yards and 2 touchdowns. Oh, Lord, Drake London was looking great. Hey, but when you pick on the Panthers, shout out to you. The worst loss of Sunday, motherfucking the Dallas Cowboys. Oh Lord, give us strength.
Jeez, on Jerry's
47-9.
birthday.
My nigga, on Jerry Jones' 82nd birthday, you know you're taking them fucking RO pills. Shout out to Chase Sharp. You know you're taking the Rhino pills. Shout out to whoever taking them gas station pills. And you know you're taking that Viagra to get some motherfucking, yeah, I mean, some OF niggas that Gucci third lady didn't touch into the hotel room. Or fuck them in Jerry World. However you gotta do it, Jerry. I fuck with you. 47-9, my nigga. 47-9, my nigga. 47-9, my nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Fuck is you doing?
47-9 is crazy. They was out there throwing laterals to the
Dak had 178 passing, 2 picks. And Jared Goff had 3 touchdowns, no picks, 315. Dave Montgomery 2 touchdowns. I mean, you're looking soft. You're looking soft on defense. You can't run the football. You can't pass the football.
It was an ugly loss, but I really don't think many people were surprised that happened. If you really looked at the Cowboys, you looked at the Lions, you knew one was an inferior team for most aspects, and you more or less expected a shellac.
They ran the ball for 25 yards.
Oh, was the great Michael Parsons playing?
No,
Michael Parsons
they missed defensive pieces as well. So like for some reason the line was only 3 points in favor of the Lions. I was confused before then, like why are they only 3-point favorites? I understand they're at home, with the Cowboys have not looked dominant. They have not looked good. They're missing defensive pieces. Like, what are we looking at here? And the Lions, if
we're looking at
performance on the Seahawks, so it's like, okay.
If we're looking at defending, Michael Parsons had no tackles. He didn't do anything. But whatever, it is what it is. If we're gonna look at rushing, so we'll look at rushing for the Lions. Dave Montgomery, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jahmyr Gibbs, 63 yards. Reynolds, 21 yards. Jameson, 11 yards. They had motherfucking offensive linemen rushing. So that's how bad that was. For the Cowboys, 25 yards for Dwell. Ezekiel is 17 yards. Turpin, 6 yards. Cooper Rush actually rushed for 2 yards. CeeDee Lamb actually had 2 yards. And Dak had a yard. So, yeah, what the fuck is you doing? I mean, what the fuck? Tell me, what's Dallas is doing? And shout out to Jerry Jones for trying to fire the radio nigga for asking the right questions. What the fuck is you doing? What is you doing, bitch ass nigga? Fuck is you doing?
Oh, don't worry.
What is Dallas doing?
I mean, many more awkward questionnaires for the next few weeks of this season, because the schedule's pretty brutal in there. Unless they making some trades or something, it might not get pretty, over the next month.
They didn't do shit in the offseason. What makes you think they're making a trade?
When you see, it's a difference when you can look at it at the foreseeable future of the season and have hopeful dreams and everything, and then when you're staring down the barrel of an 8-8 season, then that's one thing that the Cowboys hate. Them 8-8 seasons, them 9-7 season that they came from during some of the days of Tony Romo. They don't want to go back to that. So I'm just saying, when you're looking down the barrel of an 8-8 season, it'll make you rethink a few things.
Other than the 8 o'clock game, the Bengals beat the shit out of the Giants. We know Malik Neighbors wasn't playing, but I wouldn't say beat the shit. It was 17-7. The Bengals are still inept, I believe. So out of Sunday, how bad are the Cowboys? Like, how bad is this team?
I mean, they're mid. Like, you can keep it a beam. They're mid. They're not a horrible team. They're not horrible. They're not like Brown.
They're a real middle of the pack team. All right.
They're mid. They're mid. They're very mid right now.
But we knew that coming into the year. They don't have no running game, no number 2 receiver. They can't stop the run. You know what I mean? What did we expect? And
right now you can't stop the pass either. So
can't stop the pass either. Like, it just
DeRon Bland might come back week 7, but yeah, man, motherfucking
the Cowboys were fucked the moment they said, you know what? I think $6 million may be a little bit too much to pay Derrick Henry, so I'm gonna just bring back Ezekiel Elliott.
For reference, Derrick Henry has a touchdown every game he's played in.
I mean, we just
and leads the league in rushing. So,
normally running back by committee is not a good idea under normal circumstances, or at least most times we haven't really seen it to be successful for like a really good rushing attack, unless your name is like Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. Normally, running back by committee.
And also the boot, Trayvon Diggs got smoked by Jameson Williams. He didn't get smoked by Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's the number one receiver on the team. He got smoked by the second receiver on the team, Jameson Williams. And Trayvon Diggs, shout out to you. You're sharing a baby mama with Future and Bow Wow. If that's hurting your mind and hurting your brain, how much child support you're about to pay, there's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. You gotta learn from your mistakes. Learn from Gucci Third Lake, just terrorize the whole OS community. He got rid of probably the 10% of the chicks that would be available to you, but take a common chick. Take a chick, take a CNA. Just take a CNA chick. Just like,
CNA, man. Even
not
though
wrong with CNA chick. They start out pretty promiscuous. Get a chick with a regular job, a waitress maybe, or maybe like a city worker or something like that. Not just like a chick that touched by Bow Wow and Future. That wouldn't be great on your resume. And then she wants nothing to do with you. Shout out to you. Work on your craft. Be great. Shout out to Stephon Diggs in Houston. He's looking pretty good. As long as Nico Collins is injured. So other than that, you're getting cooked in Dallas. Get Deron Bland back in there, my boy.
Get Deron Bland back in there.
Please, by the Lord's mercy. Other than that, I know we have fraud alert on here, but who are your top 3 JUCO teams of the NFL?
That's a JUCO team. Well,
and it's JUCO, the junior college teams. We all know. I think the Panthers need to be out the JUCO conversation. They play competitive football for the most part. The Jags are a JUCO team, and they're my pick for JUCO team of the week.
I mean, to change up, because we have so many frauds in the NFL at this point. We have so many. We've had to change up from fraud alert to the top 5 frauds of the week as of week 6.
I won't take away Mari Hudson. Fraud alert. Don't at me, please.
No, he's not football.
Jesus Christ.
Rushman.
That was nasty. Did I? Oh.
Don't add me.
There you go. Fraud alert. Tell us.
Oh, well.
Fraud alert. Let's go.
As of week 6, like I said, we do have fraud alert still. The Broncos are on fraud alert this week after having a horrendous loss. So now if they face another loss on Thursday Night Football, they will be referred back to frauds once again. The Bears have redeemed themselves from being frauds. They have been able to put together solid games. So we can officially say the Bears are not frauds at this current time frame. Top 5 frauds. We'll go from 5 to 1. Number 5 is the Titans. Will Levis, I'm sorry, is just. And the only reason they probably haven't benched them is because they don't really have another quarterback under there to really put up in there. They ain't got no Joe Flacco dialing back the clock. So, they frauds. Like, it's horrendous down there. We don't even know what to say at this point. The Cowboys are going to be 4. Shocking, I know. I know they're number 4. But when you understand the reference of the top 3 teams above them, you're going to understand why they're 4. Like, yes, they had a horrendous loss. They got embarrassed at home. 4th time at home straight. We understand it. But they are 3-3. They are coming off of 2 wins. So right now, right now we're looking at them a little crazy. We're going to see what happens when they face those Niners after the bye week. We'll see if they get thrown higher on the fraud alert if the Niners do away with them the same way. Then, of course, number 3, we have the Seahawks. Congrats to Geno Smith. He has revitalized his career. He is a promising one, but they start off 3-0, and then they've had 3 back-to-back losses, ending with a shellacking last Thursday, I believe, by those 49ers. So they're coming off of 3 straight losses. It's not looking promising, though, at Cedarland. Then, speaking of straight losses, we have number 2, the Saints, coming off of 4 straight losses after shocking the world at 2-0 and shellacking the Cowboys themselves. And now they've come back down to earth, and now they've gone under the earth. And if they don't win this Thursday night game, they might well go ahead and say they're cooked, as the American Spider Cam say. They will be cooked. And then number 1, of course, is those Jets who did panic moves from firing coaches to getting Devontae Adams. Why? Because they are coming off their own 3-game loss, including a 10-9 loss to the Broncos, a loss last week to those frisky Vikings, and then the embarrassment of what happened yesterday, well, not yesterday, on Monday night, where missing field goals, throwing interceptions, over 100 yards and penalties, no head coach. Basically, it is just tomfoolery at the New York Lions. So they get the number one spot this week on the fraud alert. That's going to be our fraud alert for today, gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching this week's episode of Fraud Alert. As of week 6, we go back to the Amazing Fight Camp.
That was week 6 fraud alert. Yeah, I mean, that is an important part of this show. So just know what team is just like ain't cutting it, was great, ain't shit. Just like, and don't forget, 49ers, my team, leading our NFC West 3-3.
Boy, y'all got
I don't know how
Sunday, boy. Y'all got
a half a team where we are struggling so great. I love it.
You might get Mahomes again.
They get their test on Sunday. Mahomes.
Oh yeah, we get Mahomes boy at 4:00. Fuck him, everything he got going on. So
nasty work.
Any trades you would like to see right now before the deadline? We got Amari Cooper.
Yeah, I mean, I know one trade I would like to see. I need that Max Crosby to the Atlanta Falcons expeditiously.
Yeah.
I mean, give me that. I need that because we last in pass rush, only 5 sacks on the year. Yeah, I mean, which is crazy given how good the defense is. But yeah, I need a pass rusher. So go ahead, Terry. Terry Fontenot, go ahead, get me Max Crosby in Atlanta. I need it done by the end of this week. You know what I mean? Let's go.
A trade, I would say, to keep it a bean. If I was like, even though Jerry Jones is stubborn, if I was the Cowboys, I'd hit up those Titans and I'd be like, hey, Calvin really looking kind of extra over there. What y'all want to get for him. I feel like they might get him for a little bit of steal. Since they let Amari Cooper go the way to the Bills, which is crazy to me. I'm just like, I feel like Calvin Ridley might be a nice little pickup. Get him a little secondary option over there to throw to. Somebody you can get for the slot, or even Tyler Lockett. Seahawks has already said Tyler Lockett is they're not probably going to extend them. So you might get Tyler Lockett from the Seahawks. Just some good secondary option. I feel would be good. That's just for me. Just give Dak an opportunity to throw their way to some wins because you ain't gonna run it out this way. So I'm just.
Let me ask y'all some hot topics on mine. So let's get some hot takes going on. Y'all ready?
Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
Should Tua retire?
Should Tua retire? I'm saying what I said the last time we talked about this. If he doesn't come back wearing the head cap for protection, get him out of here. You know what I mean? Because the next time you get concussed, I think
he retires at guaranteed with his guaranteed money. So last I checked,
he has guaranteed money because of what he's saying. He has the guaranteed money.
Yeah, he got the guarantee, right. But it's like I would, because the next time you get concussed could be the last time. You know what I mean? So, it's either guardian cap or bust for this guy.
I mean, I would say if you can do your best to protect yourself some kind of way, yeah. But should he, is like I said, it's his personal choice. I'm not gonna say yay or nay like that. In my opinion, if you can find some other way to play for football without having to be out there, like if you want to be an announcer, coaching, anything, some other option to possibly keep yourself out of harm's way, I would advise for that, just because if you're really that much of a danger to yourself, I'm saying like your body is really easily concussed or harmed, you're not gonna take any more lighter hits, as a quarterback. So I'm just, if there's another option out there, I would say take it. But I'm not gonna knock you for playing, doing what you want.
Is Nick Sirianni playing for his job?
Of course he is.
Yes. Capital Y, capital E, capital S. Yes.
Of course he is. Like, let's keep it a beam. If they don't make the playoffs, he's automatically fired. Like, if they don't make the playoffs, he's automatically fired. If they don't win at least one playoff game, he's still fired. Might be fired. Like, they're gonna keep it a beam with you. He passed playing for himself. That boy dang near on a job by job basis. I mean, a game by game basis thing. Like, if they don't make the playoffs, he's sunk.
We already got the answer to that. Back to the AFC North. Why is Justin Fields getting benched?
I don't think it's official yet. I think they're thinking about taking reps for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fully understand why you would make that route, unless like you want to be more dynamic from a passing game, like score more points. Because prior to the shellacking of the Raiders, they really only scored 20 or less points a game. So unless you want to be more dynamic on offense and you think Russ can throw better, which you really probably do. Yeah. Other than that, I don't really understand making the change.
For me, it's two things: offensive production. Even though, I mean,
he has one pick.
You got one pick, but I mean, George Pickens ain't got no touchdown. But I think it's mainly because it's Russell Wilson. If it was any other quarterback, not with a Super Bowl ring and stuff like that, they probably were like, all right, we're gonna let Justin Fields rock out. But when you got somebody of Russell Wilson's stature and status, and have him sit on the benches, so that's really the only thing I could think of, is just because it's Russell Wilson.
He was supposed to be the starter anyway, so I was like,
right.
To the NFC North is this week's game. Vikings Lions, a preview for the NFC Championship game.
No.
I won't automatically say yes to that. What I will say is that the NFC North could be, and now I don't remember if this has ever happened in the NFL. You can tell me if I'm wrong. They might be the first team either ever or in a long time to where we have all four teams of their division all make the playoffs. I think they might just be that good. The Bears is just, they might look around and get in, ease of schedule, really good defense, and if they keep on, Caleb keeps progressing like that, I think they all might make it. I really do, because they are all really good. The rest of the NFC, for the most part, with the exception of like maybe 3 or 4 teams, is a struggle. So they all might get in, and I'm just NFC Championship. I won't go that far. I will not go that far because I think the Packers are a threat. I think the 49ers are a threat. So I think it's a couple of teams I would still say might shake that up. But
Hollywood straight said no. I'm glad we got exposition from you. Let's go AFC South. How far can CJ Stroud take the Texans?
The Texans 5-1 right now, clearly the best team in the division. Yeah, he could possibly, because of that defense, I could see them getting to the AFC Championship. Depending on who they draw in the playoffs, they could get as far as the AFC Championship game. But it also depends on health, because the offense looked better.
Beat the fuck up
with Joe Mixon in there, So
yeah, for sure.
If Joe Mixon can stay healthy and the defense can gradually improve, I like what they got as far as the pass rush and the corners on the outside with Derek Stingley and them. They could get to the AFC Championship. But it all for me hinges on if they avoid Baltimore and Kansas City on the way there. You got, they play either one of them, that might slow that. Halt that.
How you feeling?
As of right now, I want to say Super Bowl. Like, I want to be that hot topic. I can't go that far right now. I'm gonna say AFC Championship because Stroud isn't blowing it up, behind center. Like, he's doing solid, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns, 4 picks through 5 games. And he's not just, lighting up the scoreboard in MVP talks or nothing. He's doing good, but it's like you know, the defense is doing well. They carried a lot in a lot of ways. Just lost Nico Collins, and they're gonna face these Packers. It's gonna show us a lot what you looking like. But I'm gonna say AFC.
Shout out Jordan Love. Who's the best quarterback in between First Cousins or Baker Mayfield? I'm just asking all the hard questions. That's all.
The Bake Show is doing surprisingly good. Surprisingly, he's doing really, really well. I'm gonna go Cousins.
Baker. Before you answer, Baker Mayfield leads the league in passing touchdowns. Kirk Cousins is fourth in yards, if we're putting it that way. So
that's not my reason. My reason for saying Cousins is because even though Bake Show hasn't had a need to show it as much this season, Cousins got the heck of a clutch factor on him. They've had a couple of fourth quarter last minute drives to steal and win games, and he's come through in the clutch of multiple times this season. So I think that extra clutch and experience factor, I'm gonna give it to Cousins by a nod.
First Cousins.
15 touchdowns to 5 picks for Baker. 10 touchdowns, 5 picks for Kirk Cousins. I mean, you know, Kirk is fourth in the yards, but I do gotta, I mean, you know, slight bias. You know, I am an Atlanta Falcons fan, but you know, Kirk Cousins, or as I like to call him, Burt Buzzins, you know what I mean, comeback kid so far. You know what I mean, he's clutch. You know what I mean, it's kind of Brady-esque the way he's been winning these games in the fourth quarter. I mean, so I'm gonna give a slight edge to Kirk because he beat Baker already head to head. So I'm gonna give it to Kirk Cousins.
And I'm gonna ask this. I hate to ask this, but is the Kansas City Chiefs system the best system in the league? No Rashid Rice, no Isaiah Pacheco. Juju Smith-Schuster looked like Pittsburgh Juju Smith-Schuster. He just went off. Is the Kansas City Chiefs system the best system in the league? Offensively.
I'm going to say yes because literally they won 2 Super Bowls without arguably the most dynamic and best receiver in the NFL. You know what I mean?
And number one on the top 100. So
you know what I mean? Tyreek Hill departs and you win 2 Super Bowls after his departure because of that system.
What only won 1 after him?
No, it was 2.
2. They beat the Eagles and they beat us.
It was 2.
It is 2. Dang, it is 2. I thought
they beat the Eagles and they beat the Niners.
Okay, sorry. My bad. I was just sure. I thought one of them.
But you know, Andy Reid. But a lot of it is because of Patrick Mahomes, because we've seen the same system with a Matt Castle and a Alex Smith, and the results weren't what we're seeing right now. So, I mean, so you gotta give a lot of credence to Patrick Mahomes too. But you know, if we're going to keep it a buck, literally every QB in the NFL is a system quarterback. You know what I mean? We're going to keep it a beam. So, but
I could have sworn it was just Brock Purdy. Nah, I don't know why I said that, but yeah.
But yeah, it's just the best system. You know what I mean?
I mean, if we talking from the perspective of like since Patrick Mahomes been in the league, yes, it's the best system. Yeah. If I was talking about solely this year, no, I won't say solely.
They're 5-0.
Like they 5-0, but they haven't blown out or beaten the heck out of anybody. Their defense has done more of a work this year in the offense. Even Patrick Mahomes' numbers.
Shout out to Chris Jones, shout out to Nick Bolton.
Yeah, even their offense has not been lights out. Patrick Mahomes has not played the same as he has in recent years at all. Like his numbers are almost like normal quarterback numbers compared to what we expected.
He has comparable numbers to Jalen Hurts.
So like it's like no, and we're talking about Jalen Hurts. You know, like not us, but you know, he's getting ran through for like his lack of good performance. And looking at Patrick Mahomes, like he is doing great, but it's not greatness this season. So like this season, no, the system hasn't been amazing. They've won, but it's been more.
Shout out to Chris Collins who is glazing them. So
now, last 2-3 years since Patrick Mahomes been in the league, dang Skippy it has. This season,
the last question is: the NFC West the worst in the NFC right now?
NFC West worst division in the NFC?
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to say yes because the NFC South has the Panthers in it, but I mean, the
The
Cardinals.
Rams have the same record, and they are a former Super Bowl championship team. They lost Aaron Donald, but they lost Puka and they lost fucking Cooper Kupp. They just got Kyron Williams, Tutu Atwell, Van Jefferson. Matthew Stafford ain't throwing at nobody, and the Niners gave them their only win. You got Kyler Murray 2-4, and you got Marvin Harrison. He's probably, I don't know how long he's gonna be out. James Conner being ineffective. Tyler, who their tight end? Tyler McBride. He's been ineffective.
Yeah, looking at they the worst division.
By record and everything, yes. Overall,
Trey McBride. I call this nigga Tyler. Trey McBride's been ineffective. James Conner has been scoring.
Overall, I don't think so. By the record, yeah, they are. Like the Rams are only bad because they're literally missing almost half their team and their 2 starting wide receivers from like game 1.
Geno Smith leads the league still in passing, but you can't tell by DK Metcalf's numbers. You can't tell by Njigma's numbers. You can't tell by Tyler Lockett's numbers.
DK Metcalf would catch the ball.
Like I said,
Kenneth Walker, not the best rusher. And then the Niners. The Niners, half the team is injured, and we're still 3-3. And given our competition, their only wins and losing to the Vikings. So is the NFC West the worst?
Like I said, by record, yes, but I think overall, you can make an argument the NFC East is still bad. Because your division is being led by Jaden Daniels, who was a rookie this year, and surprising the heck out of the Washington team. Go under that, you got the Eagles, who are struggling to get past the Browns, by God's sake, and got their head coach fussing out crowds.
4 points.
You got the Cowboys, who just got shellacked by the 49, got embarrassed, got offensive linemen trying to catch shellackers. So they got embarrassed, and then we got the Giants, and the Giants are the Giants. So you can make an argument that they are worse overall. It just happens that the injuries and other stuff are affecting.
Those are my questions to the panel. Now we're gonna go into week 7. Thursday night, probably the worst game ever. Saints Broncos. If you're betting on something, I don't know what to bet. I would bet Bo Nix over 189 yards. I would do that.
You saying this game gonna be worse than Tyler Huntley versus Will Levis?
No, I don't think
we did. It's possible.
Spencer Rattler actually look like he can play. Bo Nix looking confident with the Broncos. It might
Bo Nix is better than Mac Jones. I'll give him that.
Yeah, it might be a little low scoring, but I don't think it's gonna be worse.
Who you got winning this game? I got Bo Nix winning this game.
Yeah, I'm never picking the Saints, so go Broncos.
Yo, let's get Broncos money line on this one.
Broncos country, let's ride.
I got the Broncos because I think Shaheed's have to have surgery, so I don't think Shaheed's playing.
Shaheed has that surgery. Chris Olave is not playing.
So I don't think they're going to put together much offense at all.
It's Alvin Kamara bust at this point.
I think Broncos win.
We have the Jacksonville Jaguars, who had to spend a week in London playing Drake May, 9:30 in the morning. So Travis Etienne is not playing, I don't think. So look, what the fuck's going on? This may be worse than that game.
I'm cheering for the Patriots because not like that, but if Drake
let's go Drake May.
If Drake May pulls out this win, bro, Peterson ain't making it back on the phone. I'm telling you right now.
Dougie P, fearless.
But I think the Jaguars should win. But
fuck the Jags. Fuck the new blood.
I mean, this game might be worse than Broncos Saints, but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Jaguars. I mean, they can't beat Drake May. Then I don't know.
The 1 o'clock games, we got Josh Allen versus Will Levis. I got Josh Allen just getting Amari Cooper and just beating the dog shit out of the
Bills should win this one handily.
Also, we got Joe Flacco versus Tyler Huntley. Colts versus Dolphins. Well, Tua may play this game, so I don't know.
If Tua plays, if Tua plays, they win. If Tua don't play, Flacco, I think, steals another one.
Even if Tua plays, I'm still picking Flacco.
Game of the week for 1 o'clock. Lions Vikings. Let's go. Aiden Hutchins cooked, so
yeah.
Get well soon.
I'm gonna go with the Lions in this one, though. I feel like
I'm going the Vikings on this one. It's still Jettas.
Like, do I think that Sam Darnold magic still got a little bit left? He looked shaky in that last game, and they almost lost, but they pulled it out. No,
it's still Jettas for me.
I'm gonna
Jettas versus Amon-Ra St. Brown. Let's go.
I'm gonna go Vikings. Take it. I'm gonna go
Aaron Jones versus David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs, and of course it's gonna be Jared Goff versus Sam Darnold.
I'm thinking Brian Flores have had that defense rolling after the bye week. I think they get in there.
We need TJ Hawkinson versus Sam Laporta. We're not gonna get that, but okay, cool. Deshaun Watson versus Joe Shiesty at 1:00. What are we doing?
Burrow runs away.
Bengals.
Bro, get hey, hold on. We getting Jamar.
We get Nick Chubb back. You know what I mean?
Oh, we may get Nick Chubb back. We got Jamar Chase versus
Elijah Moore.
Oh, okay, cool. So we got Joe Shiesty winning that, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we got Jordan Love versus CJ Stroud. I think this game's gonna be a barn burner. A bunch of touchdowns.
I don't know about that game. No Nico Collins, possibly.
Tank Dell, Stephon Diggs,
I mean, we still got
Reed, Romeo Dobbs,
Christian
Christian Watson. Let's go. Now I need to explain more.
I'm going with the Packers on this one.
I'm going with the Packers. I think Packers take it.
I'm gonna go Packers also. Seahawks versus Falcons. Geno Smith versus Kirk Cousins. This is gonna be a passing attack game. DK Metcalf, maybe he'll catch the ball. Drake London, he's been on the street.
Another 400-yard passing.
Are we getting Kyle Pitts in this game?
I think Cousins might take another 400-yard day, and I think they win.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts. I guarantee. Put that anytime touchdown on Kyle Pitts this game. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's your Hollywood Sensei pick of the week.
I got the Falcons winning this one at home.
1:00, we got motherfucking Daniel Jones versus Jalen Hurts. Malik Neighbors may come back in this game, but we got Wendell Robinson who's going to take all the passing of that. But I think the Eagles are going to win this one. A.J. Brown, anytime touchdown. But that's not my pick of the week. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith back, and Saquon, he may not fucking score. Who cares? Who knows? Dallas Goedert, probably not playing this game, but I still got the Eagles.
I got the Eagles winning. Saquon going over $150.
It's another trap game, but I think Eagles win another ugly one.
Yes, sir. We got Commanders versus Panthers. I think Jaden Daniels getting back in this game. I got the Commanders smoking that Panthers pack.
Yeah.
This is a little bit of a trap game. Like, I mean, you could, even though I'm picking the Commanders to win, I would not be surprised if they somehow lost this game. You know what I mean? Rookie quarterbacks. You know what I mean? You know.
You got Andy Dalton. He ain't no goddamn rookie. I tell you that much.
You got Bryce Young getting that job back.
Oh shit! You got Aiden O'Connell versus Matthew Stafford.
Nasty.
I
got the Rams winning this game. Fuck it.
The Rams win. I think there's a chance that Kupp can play in this game. Kupp might come back in this game. That'll give Stafford somebody to go to if he's able to get out there. I think the Rams win.
Yeah, I mean, it's Matthew Stafford versus Aiden O'Connell. So I'm just going to go with Matthew Stafford in this one.
And listen, that NFL game of the week for 4:00, the San Francisco 49ers in Santa Clara, California versus Pat Mahomes boy. I got the Niners winning this one. Let's fucking go.
We know it's your bias. Y'all are favored by 1.5 points. 1.5 points.
We gonna get fucking Jordan Mason back. It doesn't matter. We got Geronimo coming back, and
GMC has no timetable on his return.
Hey, GMC has double Achilles surgery, and he gonna come back in November. So he gonna come back for the Thanksgiving game. Look. I got motherfucking. We can guard. Fred Warner can guard motherfucking Travis Kelce. We got Charvarius Ward. He could guard Juju Smith-Schuster. You got no Rasheed Rice, and you got Xavier Worthy, who's ass this season.
I also got the Seahawks.
You got no fucking running back
last week. And the Seahawks
we still got motherfucking Glad Purdy. And last I checked, motherfucking Patrick Mahomes is half white, so you know Nick Bosa is on that black ass.
Look, I'm gonna pick with my head. My heart would say never doubt Patrick Mahomes, but by head wise, y'all
Fuck the
should win.
Mahomes. Fuck the new blood.
Listen,
You
Mahomes-
should win.
Mahomes an interception in every game this season. He
Hey,
continues
listen,
that.
and listen, we gonna pick it off. We have fucking rookies picking it off against the fucking
That's the Seahawks. You can't Patrick
the
Mahomes.
Seahawks.
Like I said,
I'm
y'all
going with
should
the Niners.
win, but I don't think
Niners
it's gonna
money
go
line.
away nothing.
That's my
I think
pick.
it's close.
And listen,
I got
if
both
you-
undefeated teams going down this week.
if you're betting on the Niners, get George Kittle anytime touchdown. Let's fucking go.
Oh my gosh. Kittle gets 2 touchdowns finally after 3 years. And now you're like, okay, now pick your
And this was the part where I say, nigga, hush.
I always remember Amazing Spider Cam has 49er bias, so take everything he says about the 49ers with a grain of
That's
salt.
fair. Sunday night game, the Jets versus the Steelers. And it's supposed to be Devontae Adams coming back. So
Look, I'm picking the Jets.
JTES, yes.
Especially if Russell starts for his first start of the season, I'm definitely picking the Jets. But I'll pick the Jets. I think they can score more than 20. And
I mean, I'm going with Mr. Unlimited.
Oh God, Mr.
Unlimited diarrhea.
You know what I mean?
So listen, this is the part where I will have them build a team with the randomizer. We're not doing the randomizer.
Hold on, you
today.
forgot the double Monday night bangers.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
goodness
Bucks,
gracious.
Ravens, and who else?
The Chargers, Cardinals.
Well,
Yeah,
we can
that's
skip the
Cardinals
Cardinals
game.
game. They're getting smoked out by Justin Herbert. I'm pretty sure.
I believe in the Cardinals for that game.
Lamar versus Baker. That's actually a good game. I like that one.
Both
I
4-2.
still got Lamar winning it.
I'm gonna go Lamar. They've been on that streak.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Lamar.
I think take the anytime Mike Evans touchdown or Chris Godwin. One of the two. One of them scored.
Yeah, I agree.
But we took the money that. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all top five. Y'all tell me your top 5. Give me your top 5 2000s quarterbacks
Just from the 2000s.
from the 2000s.
Well,
And this has to be in order.
in order. Well, okay. Number 1 is easy. 2000s are gonna pick Thomas Edward Brady. That's gonna be relatively simple.
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady.
Brady
Can't say it like
Jr.
Steve Ellis.
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady for number 1. I can go that relatively easy.
Can't forget the junior.
Junior also.
I guess number 2, I'll be respectful. I go Peyton Manning. I'm respect Peyton for number 2. Like he didn't get all the rings, but he got enough. After that, we finna get a little shiesty. The 2000s.
Where your man Drew Brees at?
I think I don't know if I want to go Breeze or like Ben. Ben was good for the 2000s.
Big Ben or a Drew Brees? Shit.
Well, no, Ben always had better overall production. Breeze had more numbers and more offensive production, but like Ben had more success, at least throughout the seasons. I'm biased for Breeze. I go Breeze for 3. I'd be fine. 4. I don't know if I want to go Ben. Ben seems like number 5. I don't really know what I want to put 4 though. Like, do I want to give Favre that credit?
Hell.
Do I give Favre that credit?
Now
I mean,
we're
look, it's
saying
either
Brett
Favre or we can talk about when Aaron Rodgers started. It don't really make a difference to me, but being 4, Rodgers 5.
Yikes.
It was young
All
Rodgers. It was young Rodgers.
All right, so we talking about the 2000s. You know what I mean? 2000s. So that's 2000 to 2010, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? So Peyton, you know what I mean? So statistically, Brady won more, but statistically. So I got Peyton, Patrick Brady Jr. at 2. Number 3, because we talking about the 2000s, you know what I mean? I'm going to go with Brett Favre. 4,
I thought about it. I did.
4, give me Drew Brees. And then number 5, because we talking the 2000s.
You gonna say B?
Donovan McNabb.
I like
baby
McNabb.
cakes.
I like McNabb.
Who that listen. I don't know. I don't know how to take that. Donnie. Okay. Blind ranking 2000s wide receivers. Ready?
Blind ranking?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Starting number 1. My first one. Larry Fitzgerald.
Uh,
You don't know what's coming next, so Larry Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald was drafted when 2003, I believe.
That's still in the 2000s.
Yeah, I'm just trying.
Come on. You know my facts are there. Come on.
I'll go Larry at. I'll put him at 4 right now.
He'll be 3. Mr. Hands, I love Hands.
You putting Larry Legend at 4?
I'll put him at 3.
I mean, you still got.
You got a lot left.
Randy Moss.
Okay.
Megatron.
Okay. 4-3. Okay. Next up, Torrey Holt.
I'll put Torrey at 5.
Torrey at 5, Larry Legend at 4.
Yeah, he can be 5. He can be 5.
Next up, Andre Johnson.
Woo!
Oh, do I put him at 2
be
or 4?
3 for me.
Do I put him at 2 or 4? Dear God.
Put Andre at 3.
He gonna be 4. He gonna be 4. You better have some bangers for these last 2.
This nigga about to say Wayne Quebec.
I'm not saying that. Next up, Steve Smith Sr.
Dang, I'm screwed.
Damn it.
He gotta be 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put him at 2.
Dang, I'm screwed.
So say your picks.
Oh my God, I got Steve Smith at 2, Larry at 3, Andre Johnson at 4, and freaking Holt at 5. Oh, screwed.
Hollywood.
Smith, it'll be fine. Smith will be above.
Steve Smith, shit, because I don't know who. Number 1 could be any fucking body.
That's all I got left. Yeah.
It could be fucking Todd Pinkston for all I know.
I wouldn't be that cruel.
I'll put Steve at 2. Fuck it.
No, and the last one for blind ranking is AJ Green. He's a Cincinnati legend. What are we
AJ Green did have a crazy run in Cincinnati, but by default he got to be number 1 on my list.
I knew it, bro. I knew I was screwed.
I didn't screw you. You
Oh
should put Larry
my
Legend at 1.
By this list, Larry should have been number 1 by this list. By this list, Larry should have been 1.
Yeah, Larry is easily the best receiver in this ranking.
I got Steve Smith, AJ Brown.
I thought I was about to hear Randy and T.O. That's why I was like, all right.
No, we ain't going that crazy.
I thought Megatron was funny.
All right, we can redeem you. We can redeem you. Blind ranking 2000s running backs.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. Priest Holmes.
Woo! I'm gonna put Priest Holmes at 4.
Okay.
See, you gonna be on that bull again.
I'm not.
Because Priest Holmes was that man. Kansas City Priest Holmes.
Let's go. Kansas City Priest Holmes. Where you put him at?
I mean, 5.
All right, 5 and 4. Next up, Jamal Lewis.
I'll put Jamal at 5.
4.
Next up, Sean Alexander. He had a Madden cover.
I'll give him 3.
3. Like, you setting this up again.
He had a Madden cover. What are we doing? Next up, Edgerrin James.
I'm gonna put Edgerrin at 1.
I don't want to do that, man. I really don't. 2. I'm taking a chance.
I saving his one spot. Adrian James has been announced. Sean Alexander has been announced. Jamal Lewis has been announced. And Priest Holmes has been announced. Last but not least. Y'all ready?
I probably should have put him in 1 to be fair, but go ahead.
Tiki Barber.
Yeah, Tiki could go to 2. I'm all right with that. Even though I think Sean Alexander was better, but Tiki at 2. I can live with it.
I give up, man. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it, bro.
Shout out to Tiki Barber at 1.
I know now you not trust the host.
What is blind ranking?
Shout out to the Giants winning the Super Bowl the year after he retired.
Can't trust him no more.
You can't trust me. That's
like
crazy.
4, 3 maybe.
Not being able to trust me is crazy. All right, so let's go with one last question before you wrap. Who has made the best transition from a professional football player to commentary, whether it be on pod or a sports show or just in the booth calling the game?
It's hard not to say Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I wanted to start out saying him, but it's actually been some pretty good announcers, commentary. Even before Chris Carter had all the stuff happen, Chris Carter was good.
Beating the shit out of fucking Nick Wright.
Before all that mess broke out, Chris Carter was fine as a commentator. Like nothing, not depending on his stuff, just as a commentator, and on first things first, he was solid. But I mean, it's hard not to put freaking Uncle Shay Shay on there.
Yeah, I mean, without saying the obvious Shannon, I'm gonna go with a different one. I'm gonna say, shout out to my man Tom Jackson, former NFL Sunday Countdown with Chris Berman. He was top.
I like
2.
Chris Berman. Not Tony. I listen. For me, not getting involved in most of the other stuff. I got Tony Romo. I love Tony Romo commentating.
I just thought of another one. Ignoring obvious Shay Shay. Ryan Clark is really good as a commentator and breakdown. I respect the heck out of Ryan Clark. Takes a lot of time. Like I do enjoy watching his work. I respect Ryan Clark. They actually surprised me.
Right? At 2010 Steelers team.
Yeah, now we turn on Terry Bradshaw.
Terry,
here we go.
Just saying. Shout out to Terry Bradshaw. I'll just say that. I'll just say that. Yeah, we're gonna say shout out to Terry Bradshaw. If you could build your own inside the NFL team for commentating 4-man for pre-show and post-show, who would you have? You have
a commentary.
You have one person who hasn't played in the NFL, just probably command the whole thing, and then 3 people who have played in the NFL.
Who have played in the NFL?
3 who have played in the NFL, and 1 leading the show who hasn't played in the NFL.
My non NFL guy would be Rich Eisen.
Shout out to Rich Eisen.
Then I'll go Shannon. Even though I wish I could pick Prime, but he a coach now, so
you can pick Prime. Pick Prime.
Give me Shannon, Prime, and Jimmy Johnson.
Jimmy Johnson is crazy.
Jimmy Johnson, nasty word.
That's fine.
That's a nasty word.
Mare. They could have coached also, so that's why we got Jimmy Johnson in there. So
for me, leading. They have to be commentators now, just people that's been playing.
The person leading the show has not played football ever or coached.
No, I mean the people who play football. Do they have to already be commentators, or just anybody?
Anybody who has played, or just anybody who's not active who has played, and a coach who's not active who has coached.
I'm swapping out Jimmy Johnson for Warren Sapp.
He just got Colorado just talking.
Well, let me think.
I'm swapping out Warren Sapp for Michael Irvin. Give me the playmaker.
I can't do Michael Irvin.
He up there with Cam and Mace now. So I mean,
The one who hasn't played, I'm gonna probably say I respect it because I love First Things First. I'm probably gonna either pick Wilds from there because I love Wilds. He leads the show. He's funny. He's gonna keep him cracking up.
Shout out to Kevin Wiles.
I'm gonna put Kevin Wilds most likely Wilds or just Broussard to keep everything solid.
Now we turn on Skip Bayless.
I'm not doing Skip. I ain't doing.
Shout out to Chris Broussard. Is he a retard?
To talk on the show.
Oh Lord, give us strength.
I can go get. I'm gonna get Ryan Clark. Clark can keep it solid. Probably do. I think we'll go Peyton Manning. I'll go Peyton and be interesting. It'll be funny.
Peyton's hilarious.
I get Peyton. I can't help but get Peyton Manning. It'll be funny. I almost want to get Eli and just put both of them up there and had them all cracking up me laughing for half the time. Either him or I get Richard Sherman so we'll get canceled.
Richard Sherman doing good on Thursday Night Football, so
I get either one of them and I get canceled.
No alcohol rants for him.
Yeah.
He been doing good.
So either one of them is fine with me.
Shout out to the alcohol rant.
Listen, we'll see y'all week 7.
Now y'all turn on Shady McCoy. It's crazy.
I'll give him crazy work.
You know Dak is ass.
Dak is ass. I was giving him crazy work. Well, you know, he got the field facility there. So him.
Shout out to Deshaun Jackson versus Jeff Teague beef right now.
Boy. boy.
Shout out to Jeff Teague. Listen, we're going to talk NBA sooner than later. Preseason is still going on. The women's is still going. WNBA. Baseball is almost over. So I don't know if y'all watching Starting Five on Netflix with the LeBron James.
I'm gonna check that John out this week.
The LeBron James, Anthony Edwards, Sabonis is randomly on there, and then Jimmy Buckets is also on there.
Jimmy Buckets, nasty.
Who's the fifth person?
Who is it? It's LeBron, Ant-Man, Jimmy,
Sabonis,
and yeah.
It shows how serious we take it.
Jason Tatum.
Oh, Jason Tatum. Yeah. Damn. Tatum won a gold medal. He won the championship. It's still just all right, whatever. Never mind. I'm not gonna go into that. But shout out to him. Everything he got going on.
Shout out to him. He still got LMA, so he good.
And now I'm furious. But we're gonna stop listening to LMA and just listen to her. So there you go. Other than that, we back week 7. Worst game of the week tomorrow. Could be the 9:30 game. We'll figure it out. But yeah, Blerd Cartel Sports.
Oh yeah, shout out to the fantasy league.
Yeah, we're cooked. I'm not gonna talk about that. Maybe I'll get a win this week. Let's go.
Shout out to me, 6-0 in the other cash league though.
Yeah, I had one win on that one. My players. So I'm 5-0.
Listen, Derrick Henry